Hi, everybody. You know what time it is. That's right. Dad dating time. And I'm sad because we are coming to the end of our dads. It's been a really fun ride. And so I mean, I know we'll play more things after, but will they be the same? Will they be the same as these glorious, glorious dads? Probably not. Maybe better. I don't know. But for now, we have to decide for our last two dates who exactly we're going to do first. Wow, it already starts. We just started. Hooray. So, is it gonna go wholesome and then we end on that sweet, sweet, guilty feeling of adultery and being homewrecker Ethan, or reverse? Also, I know the cult ending isn't in the game. People are like, it's not in the game. I'm like, I know. There were tenuous rumors, don't quote me, that it might be released as a Halloween add on one day. I don't know. But whether it is or not, I did manage to scrounge and get the playable version. So, of course, we need to play the cult ending with weird aspect ratio with like my weird Joseph voice, because of course we do. So, let's be a homewrecker. Oh, Joey, thank you. The audio is good. You answered before I even asked. You're on it. You want to start homewrecker and end wholesome? I mean, I can do that. We're all so curious. Let's do it. Let's be our worst self and then be our best self. In theory, I don't know. Hi, Joseph. How's life? How's life treating you? I can commit to a married man. Sure. Let's do this. How's everybody's weekend been, by the way? Curiosity compels me. I must know. I know a bunch of you are saying that Monster Prom should be our next game. I'm not even sure. Okay. I really want to see Joseph again, but after that weird encounter with Mary, I somehow feel guilt about being a homewrecker. I don't know. He's my friend, right? I should be able to hang out with him and it not be weird, right? Sure, because that's how it is. We all know. Just friends who make secret, vacation themed basement getaways for you. Totally legit. It's fine. Right? The computer pings as a message flies into my inbox. It's Joseph. Yeah, it is. Ooh, like actual hangout. No manual labor, no impromptu therapy sessions with sad DJs, no kids. Just you, me, and the open ocean. Wait, how are we gonna get on the open ocean? How are we gonna get on the open ocean, you might ask? Good question. Whoa, prescient. If you're interested, I'll meet you down by the marina, and you can check out the goods, if you know what I mean. I mean my yacht. Let me know. Joseph owns a yacht? Joseph owns a yacht? I'm as surprised as you are. You've been holding out on me, your only daughter, whom you love. What did you think, that having me as a father would somehow afford you the fringe benefit of getting to go on a yacht? What else did it get me? I don't know, a lifetime of love and support. A healthy upbringing and supportive environment. Let's not be too salty. Yeah, okay, but what if I had that exact same upbringing in a healthy environment, but also I could go on a yacht sometimes? I know, Everlasting Moon. I'm so sad this is like our last bit. Relax, kiddo. Joseph's inviting me onto his yacht. It's gonna be a yacht of fun. I'm glad you're excited, but that doesn't mean you get to start throwing out puns. Why yacht, Amanda? Well, I gotta go get ready for my home wrecking date. It's gonna be great. Just friends, platonically hanging out on a boat. We're on a boat. Oh no, it's Steric 2.0. To go on my friend's yacht. I start to walk away, but Amanda stops me. Hey, In all seriousness, I hope you have fun. No, Amanda, don't support this. Come on, Amanda, you're better than this. So is Ethan. But make good choices, okay? But Dad, don't stay out too late or you can't go to Jennifer Longforth's birthday party this weekend. She promised me she would propose me, but I ended up going with Logan Crutchfield. I'm not going anywhere near that party. Good bit, Dad. Good bit. I respond back to Joseph, letting him know that I'll be there. I wonder if we did the route so we activated enough that Robert will show up. I'm so curious. A quaint marina complete with local mom and pop shops and a small diner frame the bay. I've gone for a few walks by the bayside to stare enviously at all the nice boats before. Joseph should be around here somewhere. Gosh, this is fancy. I feel a little out of place. Ooh, it's so fancy. Ethan? Is that doesn't sound like Joseph. I turn around to find, is it Robert? Did we activate Robert? Yes! All right, let's get Robert voice going. Ethan. Robert, hey. What's he doing here? So, how's Joseph? Robert comes off cold immediately. I get the feeling he's not happy I'm here. And what's with that look? He seems very angry. Very, very angry. He's going through some stuff, like cheating with me. I'm the stuff. Robert blasts through a cigarette. So I guess he's your friend now, huh? Your pal? Oh, he's... Robert, you're my friend too. That's right, everybody in the neighborhood is Ethan's friend. Y'all know how it is. Robert, hey. It's not what it looks like, except it is. And I suppose two friends just spend the night out on a private yacht together, being buds, chatting about friendship. Is that what two friends do? His voice is getting louder. What has gotten into? Oh, as if Robert isn't always causing a scene. Robert, come on. You know I'm not like that. Does he, though? Does anybody know that, though? Ethan, you might be an idiot, but I'm not. What's your problem with Joseph anyway? I don't like Joseph. I don't trust Joseph. Joseph is a bad guy and I don't want him around you. Robert, you committed petty larceny last week and think you've been haunted by the Dover ghost. It was the goddamn Dover ghost. Robert pauses to calm himself down. Joseph's not who you think he is. In both senses, no matter what ending you get, it's true. What? Ask him about it sometime. Bring it up and watch your back when you do, because a guy like that, pull a knife right in it. Robert flicks his cigarette into the front seat of a recently cleaned schooner before turning around to leave. He takes a step, hesitates, and turns back to face me. You're both awful. You deserve each other. I'll tell Mary you said hi. With that, Robert storms off down the pier. Does anybody else wonder how Robert and Mary got to be friends after Robert had his thing with Joseph? Those are some of the best fics. So good. Well, okay. I wander deeper into the marina. All of these boats are really, really nice. I wonder which one is Joseph's. Hey, Ethan. Joseph! Where are you? Up here. I look up. Joseph waves to me from atop a huge yacht. You never forget your first. Stop, Joseph, stop. It's too early. I glance at the name on the side of the boat. The St. Peter, huh? Inherited this from my pops. Real fire and brimstone type. Loved yachts. So what's the plan, Captain? I figured since last time went a bit sideways, we could cast our lot out on the open sea, wrestle with Neptune, set sail on the seas of adventure. You're kind of a goofball when you're not wrangling your kids, you know that. Joseph smiles and winks from his perch. I have no idea what you're talking about. Sure, Joseph. Okay. Joseph hops down and extends a hand to me, helping me up onto the yacht. Ooh, I can show you the world sign. I can show you my yacht. I'm thrown off by how soft his hands are. Does he moisturize or what? Ethan, stop thinking about his hands. We're just two friends hanging out on a boat. Totally normal. Don't even think about anything Robert said or their clear past sexual history. Pure thoughts. You're going to be on a boat alone with Joseph on the open ocean. It's a yacht. He's married. It's fine. Merpug. This is fine. After undoing the mooring and climbing into his captain's seat, Joseph slowly takes the boat out, ringing the big steel bell with extra emphasis, even though nobody else seems to be around. Shoving off. Boat launching. Man and boat launching as one. The St. Peter navigates out of the marina and into open water, with Joseph doing the occasional steering flourish as the boat bobs along with the waves. He seems a lot more relaxed out here. Joseph is definitely in his element. Yeah, fleeing from all of his troubles on the open sea. This is the part where we wrestle Neptune, so please remove your shirt and roll in some talcum powder. I didn't bring any talcum powder. Luckily, I brought my Neptuning fork. Or can do. Yep, can do. Talcum powder me up. I want this date to go both well and badly. Wow. You know what I mean. So, let me save, because Joseph's the one where I really feel comfortable cheating, going back and forth and all that good stuff, so. Can do. Luckily I brought my Neptuning fork because Ethan's all about the terrible puns. That's what Ethan is here for. Joseph stifles a laugh. Collegiate level dad joking there, Ethan. For a while we watch as the trees and waves pass us by. Where are we going? Yeah, don't ask that before you cast off or anything. A little further out. It's a lot quieter once we get out onto open water. Plus, we could see whales. Whales are cool. I don't trust whales. Nothing should be that big. That's what she... No! It's too early. Keep me pure. Keep me pure in the chat, guys. Keep me nice and pure. This is a Christian day. Oh. Noted. Joseph maneuvers the boat past some buoys. He sighs. Wish I could get out here more often. But, you know. Family, wife, saving souls. Yeah, he's winking at me. So many souls, I can barely hold them all. Why is that like the filthiest thing I've heard this entire game? I watched Joseph work the boat. Despite his age, he doesn't look like he's slowing down at all. And from here I can see how toned his muscles are. Ethan, why are you so thirsty tonight? Wish I had my thirsty mug. Good lord. Impure thoughts. That's right, Frosty Sky Girl. That's right. I stare out at the ocean. Joseph's right. It's a lot quieter out here. But something about that conversation with Robert still bothers me. Well, gee, I wonder why. So, I ran to Robert. Save, save, save. Was he? He wasn't waiting for you at the dock, was he? He does that. Yes, and smoking like a chimney. That's Robert, all right. Is everything okay between you two? He seemed angry. It's... how do I put this? I banged him. No. Did Robert ever proposition you for, escapades? Actually, he did. Ethan's all up to just spill all the tea. He'll tell you all about who propositioned him. And did you take him up on that? Joseph? No, not this playthrough anyway. Heyo. Ah, well. That is where we differ. What? Hold on. Let me get appropriate level of what? What? I know. Father of four, family man, married for Christ's sakes. Lord's name in vain, Joseph. I should have never even, but I was in a bad place, and with Mary constantly out, Joseph settles himself before continuing. This definitely gets under his skin. I made a hasty decision, one which Robert does not exactly. He has a weird thing about casual. But he asked you. You'd have to ask Robert about the weird Robert politics of that. He's been weird about it ever since. Oh, gee, I wonder why. I know, Artemis, right? Just throwing Mary right under that bus. Huh. But it's over, right? Oh, yes, absolutely. That began and ended on the same day. I don't believe that. I don't believe that for 1 second, Joseph. Well, okay then. Well, Ethan's fine now. Sounds legit. So, you're not upset? I'm not. I'm cool with it. Now it's my turn. Can do. No, things happen, Joseph, and I think you of all people deserve a little forgiveness. Thank you, Ethan. That means more than you'll ever know. Now get in my basement. No. Joseph and I boat in silence as the bay gets smaller and smaller behind us. I decided to take a peek over the edge of the ship. The wake this thing kicks off is intense. I wonder if Joseph would ever let me water ski off of his yacht. You see, look at Ethan's just thirsty for this yacht. He doesn't even care. Morality's gone out the window. It's yacht time. Hey, dolphins! Joseph, there are dolphins! So you're scared of whales, but not dolphins. I feel like there's an unspoken truce between man and dolphin. I would be more than comfortable riding a dolphin into battle. Dolphins are way more dangerous. They sometimes drown their babies for fun, you know. Can I trust nothing on the open ocean? I like to think that I'm pretty cool. All right, Joseph, it's you and me versus the entirety of marine life. I yell out to the ocean. You're all spineless invertebrates. I had lobster last week and I can't wait to eat more of you. My life goal is to punch as many fish as I can before I die. Oh, Ethan, you're always the best on dates. You're all spineless invertebrates is the one I like. You tell him, Ethan. And here we are. Ethan, welcome to the ocean. I look out into the vast expanse of blueness. Yep, that's the ocean. I'm suddenly struck with an overwhelming sense of claustrophobia despite being in a wide open space. I'm on a boat with a handsome man. A handsome married man. See, I told you, it's Stair 2.0. He's on a boat. And there are whales beneath us. Nothing should be that big. Stop. It's a little daunting, isn't it? Do you trust the whales? You know there are more dangerous things in the ocean than whales, right? Like tuna. The tuna is an apex predator. What about sharks? Sharks are tight. I know, right, Merpug? Ethan doesn't really care. He doesn't care at all. It's the tuna you gotta watch out for. And the whales. Hey, wanna look out wistfully over the sea with me? Do I? Joseph and I head to the bow of the ship to do some quiet contemplation. You know, Shh. Quiet contemplation. I'm alone with my thoughts. Cool. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. I look out to the sea for a bit, then over to Joseph. He looks so commanding as he surveys the ocean. It feels like he really is at home on the water. What Mary said to me at the bar, I can't stop thinking about it. Is she right? Ethan, why are you like this? Why does it have to be like this? But she's terrible to him. He's unhappy. He deserves better. Okay, Ethan, that's right. Just look in from the one side and take your one side of the story because you want Joseph and his yacht. I see how it is. Oh, he's terrible to her too. It's awful. They need counseling and not from Joseph. I don't know what to think about this, but I just feel so drawn to Joseph. I should say something. Save. So, about Mary. This is just awkward. Joseph continues to stare off into the distance. It's, well, if you really want to know. Suddenly, I hear a sputter coming from the engine room. Joseph runs over to the boat's controls and taps on some dials. I guess we can talk about Mary later. Oh, okay. So, we might have a small problem. What small problem? We are out of gas. The whales are going to get us. The whales siphoned our gas. It's okay. I can just call one of my boat buddies to come tow us back in. Joseph pulls out his phone. Just kidding. I can't do that because there's no service. You're trapped out here with me, Ethan. I check my phone. I don't have service either. Should we just submit ourselves to the whales? Well, I do have an old radio in the office, but it's broken. Are you handy with tools? I am a dad. If the radio is anything like frantically putting together a bike on Christmas Eve, it should be no problem. Let's take a look at it and see what we can figure out. Joseph directs me towards the radio and showcases its insides. No, this sounds like something I have to do. I don't feel competent enough for this. There's so many unnecessary save files. I don't know how radios work. I think there's just some frayed wires in here. If we can reattach them, we should have a working radio in no time. We stare into the interior of the radio. I'm not entirely sure what I'm looking at. I don't think Joseph knows either. You know what? Let's just throw some stuff around in there and see what works. I don't want to do this. MacGyver that radio. I don't want to do this. Well, what? Is that a condom? Like, what is that? I don't know. Yes. Oh, that did a thing. That did a thing. I think. Are we doing things? Is anything even happening? What are we doing? I am too incompetent for this. Why is this my life? I think you're missing something. Yeah, like a clue. I am missing all of the things. No, when I closed my game thing by accident. I got the red wire. Cut the red wire. Ooh, ooh, ooh. That looks almost like a thing. Oh, bolt? What about it? Where's it go? No. I'm too incompetent for this. Like, no one needs to see how embarrassingly bad I am at games. I don't know. What do you want from me? I hate your radio and I hate your date. Don't put the condom in the box. We're gonna need it. I don't know. Just throw an eraser in there. We're trapped on this ocean for the rest of our life, Joseph, and it's all your fault. It's your fault. You trapped me out here. You did this to me. What you're also not seeing is that it's actually really hard to just throw a coconut in there. Coconut. Why is this even... I'm so sorry, all of you. We should have taken out Matt. We should have taken out Matt. Just throw everything? Alright, I'll do it. Condom. Get everything in there. Everything's in the box now. Power. What is even happening? What is my life right now? Thank you, Alyssa. It works, kind of. For some reason. It was the coconut that really did it. The radio springs to life. Whoa, we did it. I deserve like an F for that. A Z. Can I get a Z? That's what I deserve. Joseph speaks into the receiver. Hello. Hello. Can anyone hear me? Robert picks up. No, you're staying out there forever. He tries a few other channels. Nobody responds. We might be a little far out. I don't think there's anyone in range. How big's the range? Well, this radio came with a boat when my dad bought it in the 60s. So, not great. That's reassuring. Now what? There's worse places to be stuck on than a yacht. Wine. We're gonna die out here. Wine? Wine. Or wine? Ah. Joseph planned all of this. This is Joseph's sweet, sweet seduction plan. Seduction through fear. Wine. Like one capital to wine. Wine? I keep a couple of emergency bottles below deck. Want to go grab some while I fiddle with this radio some more? It's Mary's wine. He stole it from her. Let's see. Wine. Wine. It's got to be around here somewhere. I have to look for the wine, too? This date's too much effort. This is too much effort for adultery, man. Examine the cabinet. It's a sturdy cabinet. A little dusty, but I bet there are some treasures in here. Examine the drawer. Ooh, tell me. Tell me what's in the drawer. I need to know. Hey, it's wine. A whole drawer full of wine. It's a yacht club miracle. Twilight Rouge, huh? Come to daddy. Now I just need to find some glasses. It's a sturdy cabinet. A little dusty, but I bet there are some treasures in here. Well, this is a solution to a different problem. Maybe if we're stranded out here for days and run out of electricity, we'll need these. But the chief concern right now is wine intake. Is it, though? It's a sturdy cabinet. Alright, focus on the rest of the room. Examine... I want to examine everything. I don't want to miss anything. Examine the shelf. I take a look at everything on the shelf. What's on it? Ooh, examine photos. There's a few photos on the wall here. Looks like a picture from Joseph and Mary's wedding day. Nice, grandpa glasses. Looking real slick there, Joe. Oh, look, a picture of them on their wedding. I don't even care. Let's bring this wine up. Another picture of Mary and Joseph on this very yacht. Quality 90s fashion right here. Mary still has her patented stink face, but at least Joseph seems happy on the water. Hey, it's all the dads. Looks like it's from a couple of years ago. The gang's all here. Brian, Matt, Hugo, Craig, Damien, Robert. Wow, Robert's actually smiling and wearing a sweater. I know that sweater. And there's one guy on the end that I don't recognize. Hugo's ex, maybe. And hey, here's Joseph go-karting with the kids. That's fun. I take a look at everything on the shelf. Examine the books. Looks like a bunch of different Bibles. On brand. A couple of old vet magazines. I guess those must be Mary's. Wait a minute. Is this? Well, well. Now the hot body shoe is on the other hot body foot. I take a look at everything on the shelf. Why, what is it? What was the book? If there's one thing Joseph does right, it's the odd stuff he puts on shelves. I take a moment to closely examine what I think is an old submarine clock. Ah, and there's the crosses again. Boy knows his crosses. Really cool design, too. Alright, focus on the rest of the room. The lounge. For an old yacht, this lounge is pretty high class. Wood panels and everything. Leather couches. It's like an old Playboy photo shoot in here. Doo-doo-doo. Examine the bed. Oh, a California king. Swanky. It's unmade and a little messy. Less swanky. For an old yacht, yeah, ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Examine the side table. Ah, here are some wine glasses. These are perfect vessels for the Twilight Rouge. Finally, time to get back to Joseph. Okay, I just want to examine the floor. I just want to look at it. There are some clothes strewn on the floor by the bed. Socks, slacks, yep, a pink polo shirt. Well, I guess now I know if Joseph prefers boxers or briefs. This place seems a little lived in. Joseph is living on this boat. Everything about this. Okay, head back up to Joseph. I bring the wine and glasses up to the deck to find Joseph still hunched over the radio. Oh. Ethan, wine. Good to see you two. Just in time for the sunset. I didn't take you for a drinker. Haven't you heard? I'm a cool minister. How cool? Adultery cool? I can land half of my kickflips. What is that, like 4? 5 on a good day. Pour me. Regular pour? Power pour. Power pour! Whoa, okay. Time to party. How is his marriage to Mary not working? They're clearly all about the wine. Mary Joseph Wine OT3. That's right, Luna. He's not like other dads. We clink our glasses and drink up. This wine's not bad. There's a hint of... Am I tasting drugs? Am I tasting grapes? You have a discerning palate. It might be grapes. Joseph and I lounge on the deck with our yacht wine, taking in the ocean air. The sun starts to dip below the horizon. We could be stranded out here forever. I can't think of anyone else I'd rather be stranded with. It's just you, me, and all those whales. So many whales. You're killing the vibe. That sweet, sweet adultery vibe. Revive the vibe, Ethan. Generally, it takes 3 days and a gigantic stone door rolled in front of a tomb, but I think we can save it. Jesus resurrection references do not revive the vibe, Joseph. Okay, revive that vibe. Revive that vibe. What do I want? Sounds like cannibalism, doesn't it? That's dark. That's real dark. Have a good one, Blue Cat. This view, though. Do you like your mysteries hot-bodied? I bet we'll have a whale of a time. What's it like owning a yacht? Do you like your mysteries hot-bodied? I saw something on the shelf. It's a really rewarding series, Ethan. Uh-huh. Look, you have fun with your word jumbles. I will enjoy the well-crafted narrative excellence of a highly regarded serial. Of sex books. Detective novels. Sexy detective books featuring a hard-boiled gumshoe who can't be held down by the law, or by love, or by the mystery of the Spanish lover. You read them too. The author really hit her stride around book 17. I bet we'll have a whale of a time. What's it like owning a yacht? What's it like owning a yacht? Ethan's thirsty for yachts. Fuel prices are on the rise. Yearly maintenance is a bit of a strain on the finances. Can't really take it out in the winter months. But also, sometimes you can have a party on your yacht, and everyone thinks you're cool, so it evens out. Ethan, if you had a yacht, what would you name it? The Salty Swallow, long, hard, and full of semen, Or bleep you whales. I don't even know where to go with that. So smut, smut, more smut, or whale joke. How are we feeling? How are we feeling? It's just... I keep having to save every 2 seconds. I feel like anything could just be the end of us. The salty swallow. I think long, hard, and full of semen is a bit, too much. Joseph chokes on his wine. You know, like the bird. What? Did you think I meant? Nothing. Nothing at all. I go to take another sip of wine, but stop myself. Is wine an acceptable beverage in the margarita zone? That it is, Ethan. All beverages of leisure are welcome in the margarita zone. This is almost what we wanted, right? Is it... Bria? No responsibilities, no worries, other than possibly dying out here. And the whales. But yeah, I'd say we're in the zone. The cheating zone. Oh, remember that show Cheaters? Where they just follow people around and confront them? This is where, like, Mary pulls up on a motorboat on side. Joseph and I clink our wine glasses again. To the margarita zone.
Nice.
Wasted away again. If you have any salt shakers, we can arrange them into a pentagram to summon Jimmy Buffett. Maybe he can save us. As a youth minister, I make pacts with neither the devil nor island jammers. If we're to get off this boat, it will be by the grace of God. Or Steely Dan. Ha! Amen. Our laughter dies down. We're both silent for a moment, looking into each other's eyes. Joseph leans in closer. I feel myself doing the same. This is a bad idea. This is a bad idea. I can't help but feel like doing this will only end up hurting someone else. No, you think? Oh, so many saves. But his face is real close to my face. Romantic. His face is real close to my face. Tamara, is it really adultery if it's on a boat? That's right. They're in open waters. It doesn't count. Ethan, I have to tell you something. Mary and I are done. I pull back. I think about the clothes strewn around the lounge, the undone bed. Are you living on this boat? I didn't want to mention it, but... He sighs, strolling back to the controls of the boat. I lean on the console next to him. We had a very long talk, and it's unsalvageable. I'm staying here until everything's sorted out. Oh, I'm so sorry. If there's anything I can do... I'm fine. I'm fine, actually. It was a long time coming. For the first time in a long time, I'm seeing a path to happiness, and now I can focus on myself and stop trying to deny the things that make me happy. I need someone who will be there. Someone kind and honest. And you deserve that, Joseph. You really do. It's clearly not me, because I started into this thinking that I was cheating. Anyway, I've been having this crazy feeling there's someone who I could get in the habit of having around. Someone very close to here. Is it whales? I mean you. Stupid chair. Why are you doing this to me? You're ruining the moment as much as Ethan. Oh. I was trying to be subtle. I think I'm picking up what Joseph's putting down. I lean forward, closing the gap between us, when Joseph grabs the receiver. Come in. Come in. Is anyone there? No. Over? We're stranded on the open waters. We've been out here for hours. Please send help. Over. But wait, are you guys gonna kiss? Coast Guard, who are you? I mean, what are your coordinates? Over. Ethan, have you been leaning on the talk button this whole time? The whole cul-de-sac heard it. It was broadcast on the radio. I looked down. Oh, I definitely have been leaning on the talk button. Of course he has, because it's Ethan. Betrayed by my own butt, yet again. I didn't lean on it. You leaned on it. Neither of you were leaning on the talk button. We didn't hear anything. Over. The Coast Guard is full of shippers. Hey, were you listening to us? Sir, we here at the Coast Guard professionals, we were not doing that. But as professionals, it seems like you deserve happiness, and we think it's closer than you think. Over. How soon could you guys be here to give us a tow? Over. We'll, pick you up in the morning. Sounds like you two have some stuff to hash out. Over and out. Wait. Silence. Nobody returns our radio calls, but you know they're still on the line. You know they're still on the line. I think they left. No, they didn't. They're peeping Toms over there. The Coast Guard. We stare at each other for a second. Well. Joseph carefully places the receiver on the table, making sure the talk button isn't pressed in. But we fixed that radio with a coconut. Let's not pretend that it's not broadcasting all the time. Ellipses. Well, okay. Joseph grabs me by the shirt and pulls me into a kiss. His lips are soft and sweet from the wine, and his skin is still warm from the sun. I reach for his belt and pull him even closer, running my free hand under his shirt and up his side. He pushes me against the boat's console, kissing down my neck. Come on. His hands drift to my thighs, and he effortlessly picks me up. Whoa. Joseph carries me below deck. I'd be lying if I said I hadn't fantasized about this, but I didn't think he'd be so aggressive. Oh, I thought this was just two friends on a boat, Ethan. I've wanted this for so long. This seems like something we're gonna have to stop, like the Robert date, so let's just save. He throws me onto the bed. I let out a little yelp. Lots of time to kill, Ethan. We better get started. Oh. Oh, ellipses. Oh man. I might have overdone it on the wine last night. Just a few more minutes of sleep will do just fine. Wait. I open my eyes to find Joseph's face a few inches from mine, an arm slung around my waist. He's sleeping peacefully, his hair is mussed and his lips still a little red. I think this is what I was talking about when we were discussing Margarita Zone, finding little perfect moments of joy, like the way the light falls across Joseph's face, or how he's still holding me tight even in his sleep. I'm very tempted to curl up closer to him and keep sleeping, but I know the Coast Guard will probably be here soon. I'd like to be wearing clothes when that happens. You know the Coast Guard doesn't want you to be wearing clothes, though. You know they're outside with cameras right now. They've been there. They showed up in the middle of the night. I nudge Joseph. It takes a couple of shakes before he blearily opens his eyes. When he notices me hovering over him, he breaks into a huge grin. We should get dressed. Joseph pulls me in for a kiss. Do we have to? Another kiss. Stop trying to tempt me. Fine, fine. The Coast Guard eventually shows up and tows us back to the bay. They thankfully keep their comments to themselves. But you know they're thinking them. They are the chat. That's what's going on in the Coast Guard's mind. Joseph and I step off the yacht and he walks me to my car, but look at his face. Look, no. Oh. I had a great time. Yeah, I bet you did. Me too. No thanks to the whales. Shh, shh. You're on land now. They can't hurt you here. Take care, Joseph. You too. He gives me one last kiss on the lips before he turns around and walks back to his boat. Well, I've been gone an entire day. Hopefully Amanda's alright. No, you know, like, Joseph is just, this is a lot of a lot. Luna, one cannot in the game, unfortunately. We have to do it extra, but I scrounged, like I said at the beginning of this, I scrounged and I found a playable version that someone made. I will credit them in that because I can't remember their name off the top of my head, but we'll do it, don't worry. I won't leave you hanging like that. Amanda, I'm... Dad! She runs up and hugs me. I was genuinely concerned about your well-being, but upon closer inspection, you seem to be okay. What happened? The yacht ran out of gas and we got stuck. But it was okay, because I was on a yacht. Weren't you scared? Your father feels no fear. Were you able to take care of yourself for the night? Joey. I know, right? Maybe this explains why she didn't expect to be called out when she came home late, if this is how Ethan lives his life. Yeah, just did a ton of drugs, vandalized a few cars, and embezzled some funds from my school. All in all, pretty low-key night. Where'd you learn that from? I learned it from you, Dad. Well, if you did, you would have funneled those funds through a legitimate cash and carry business. Fudged the books over the course of years so you don't arouse suspicion from the feds. Rookie mistake, Panda. I'm glad you're back in one piece. Did you make good choices? No. No, I did not. I made terrible choices. Yeah, I think I did. But hey, I'm starving. Want to make sandwiches out of whatever we can find in the fridge? More than anything, Pops. Well, that was a thing. Date complete. S for scandalous. S for sinful. A? Well, A for nothing I can quote. A, how dare you? I fixed that radio like a boss with a coconut. Margarita zone. S for no strength of will. Woo, I think I have everything finally set up. It's time for the end party. Let's see what Mary has to say to us. Can you even imagine? A for adultery. That's right, Sunshine Place. We got the perfect score, actually. I didn't even think of that. Wow, and it was right in front of my face. Okay. Let's see what Mary has to say. I cannot even imagine what she's going to say to us. Let's get to that outro. We're going to talk to all the people because I do not want to miss what she has to say to us. Hey, it's everybody. I hope you're looking forward to having 4 new siblings because that's how things are heading. Surprise! I'm so proud of you. You shouldn't be proud of me, though. All right. Hey, Pablo. Life good? Life treating you good? Just a little bit of that nice skip. Mary. Hi! I spent the night with your husband on a boat. But I don't wanna. Come on, Ethan. You can do this. I walk up to Mary. She throws her wine in my face, then slaps me. Hey. Hey! You been good? Just peachy. I have to go over there now. That went about as well as I could have expected it to. Yep, that's better than we deserve. Okay. Everybody else should be good. Same peeps. You know Robert is judging us even harder now. The sun is setting and everyone seems to have eaten their fill. As the party starts to wind down, I take a seat next to Joseph. Oh, no Amanda this time. Let's see. Is she judging me too hard? Joseph, it's so great to see you again. Great party. I should have you organize our next youth group mixer. My dance skills are ready whenever you need them. Hey, if you aren't busy this weekend, I was thinking we could maybe catch a movie or something. Yeah, Robert definitely hates us. Hardcore. Yeah. Yeah, that sounds like it would be fun. This feels weird. It doesn't feel like it did on the yacht. So, I guess things are still friendly with Mary? Yeah, I wanted to talk to you about that. He is not leaving her. He played you hard. You got played, sucker. Joseph sighs. We talked, and we talked for a long time, and there was some yelling and some crying, but ultimately, there was reconciliation. Joseph, I knew it. I knew it. I'm sorry, Ethan. I have to make this work with Mary. Oh. I know, right, Artemis? Rose, all that adultery for nothing. Well, I mean, unless you count the one night, I mean, then I guess it wasn't for nothing. He can join Robert in the Salty Club. The casual sex made their marriage better. I know. I shouldn't have. I didn't mean to hurt you. And I'm really sorry you got caught up in all of this. I've just felt so alone lately, and I'm not even sure I'm doing the right thing here. You've come to mean so much to me, and I'll never forget all of those beautiful moments we shared together. Helping me at the bake sale, helping me chaperone the dance, letting me sex you on my boat. Good times. But I have to thank you. In a way, this whole thing with you helped me realize that I still love my wife. Very much. Oh, that's great. I know this probably isn't what you wanted to hear, and I'm sorry if you were hoping for something different. But this is where my life is. I need to do right by my family. But you still said yes to the movies, though, didn't you? But hey, Joseph squeezes my hand.
Nice.
We'll always have Margarita Zone. Joseph stands up. Take care, Ethan. You too, Joseph. Thanks for all the adultery. Joseph walks off. Man, did I do something wrong? Was there another way this could have ended if I had done things differently? I walk over to the half-melted remains of the ice cream cake and shove a forkful into my mouth. This ice cream cake is my new boyfriend. The last guests begin to make their way out of the party. Amanda wanders over and sits down next to me. Killer party pops! What can I say? I was inspired. Okay, now we get our good Amanda ending. Here, have this gift. It'll make you feel better. It won't. I'm gonna go hang out with my ex-friends. Was that the best ending you can get with Joseph? I don't know, because I haven't actually looked up how all of the endings go. Like, I don't think you can end up with Joseph, though. Just like Robert. I'm not sure, though. Correct me if I'm wrong, people who have, played. I figured, I mean... Oh, the best ending where we're left with ice cream and shame. Sounds good. Yeah, I figured, Rachel. The other ending is him staying with Mary having you as a side piece. God, I feel like Ethan would be here for that. Alright. Come on, Joseph. Give me something to remember you by. That's too much. That's too much. So, who wants to mat? Is it mat time? Coffee spoon technician Matt, are we ready? All right, let's go back. Dad book.
Welcome. You've got dads.
I know, right? Oh, the lame jokes. One Matt to go, please. Oh man, I like Joseph. Like, I think he's interesting narratively. I really do enjoy that aspect, and I think that's why I've read so many fics, because I do think it's very interesting and there is a lot to explore there. I mean, more than the game does, but I mean, that's really not what the game's focus is. The game's focus is dating dads and fun. All right. I know, Catherine, it was Coast Guard approved. They're going to be so disappointed. That was probably like the most exciting thing to happen at the Coast Guard in years. I don't know. I think, Heather, I think some of the times, like, it's one of those fanon things where I think he's more likable in fanon when you get more of a narrative introspection, but you can't really get that in this type of game. So, like, I think that that's definitely fair, but I think fanon really makes him very likable. And if you like a darker character, then I can see him being very likable. Anyway, Matt. I need Matt to cleanse my soul from Joseph and Ethan's foolishness. You know that Ethan will always be foolish, Bria. You can't be cleansed from Ethan's foolishness. No one can. All right, Matt. Matt and I have spent a lot of time together lately. After we went record shopping the first time, it sort of became a weekly tradition for us to scope out Vinyl Fantasy. Wow, my God. 5, 6, 7. For new releases on quieter days. I'll go with a coffee spoon to just hang out with him. Having one of those nights. Clearly I need to drink my chocolate tea. He's been trying to get me to branch out from my usual black coffee to try new drinks, and they're always delicious. Since I've been spending so much time with Matt, Carmencita and Amanda have become really close friends. Amanda's taken Carmencita under her wing, teaching her about photography, helping her with homework, and introducing her to music that's not just boy bands. Well, she ended up taking her to one of those scream, cry, dancing boy concerts so Matt wouldn't have to go. A truly heroic move. I can tell that Carmencita really looks up to her a lot, so it's great that Amanda's trying to be a good mentor. The open mic night is tonight. Amanda and I busy ourselves getting ready. I try to pick out a nicer outfit than usual and pace around the room. Motorcycle man, why? We're trying to get ready for a date. A bunch of really cool bands are going to be playing, and I'm excited to see them. I haven't been to a show since the first time Matt and I hung out. It's weird. Ever since Matt played the piano for me that one time, I've never been able to convince him to do it again. He's told me that he also plays guitar, drums, and even the trumpet. Yeah. He still won't play any of them. No, Ben, it'll be okay. It'll be okay. We'll have a new ending. It'll make it all better. You ready to go, Pops? I can hear Amanda in the hallway as she approaches my room. Yup. Amanda pops her head in and looks me over. She pinches the bridge of her nose. Dad, we talked about this. What? The sandals? They're older than I am. Vintage, some would argue. I thought you threw them out. Amanda, since when did you enroll in the Fashion Police Academy? I got kicked out because I was a loose cannon who didn't play by the rules. For example, you're not allowed to mix florals, but you totally can if you have a good eye for color. You're out of your jurisdiction, rookie. Amanda guards the door until I pick out a better outfit. Stop. Those sandals are going directly into the evidence locker. What's the... It's the trash. You can pry these sandals from my cool, dead hands. Fine, keep them, but you're committing a heinous crime. Justice will find you one day. Come on, Dad, we gotta go. All of you still haven't recovered from Joseph. I've never seen the coffee spoon so packed. I spot familiar faces from the pup concert, all sipping on their caffeinated beverages of choice. A couple of people are setting up on stage. I don't see Matt, but I'm sure he's busy in the back. Making up puns. He's probably just out there. He's like Bob from Bob's Burgers. He's just writing down a series of puns for his drinks. Amanda and Carmencita find each other immediately and do their secret handshake. Some complicated clapping with their hands and then a big hug. Oh, it's Hugo. Ethan! I turn to see Hugo sitting at a table with none other than Damien. Damien, my first love. I haven't forgotten. Fancy seeing you two here. I am, as you know, a dedicated patron of the arts. It's a bit of a tradition between Damien and I now. Matt's open mic nights always seem to bring out the best talent in town. Sometimes it gets a bit odd, even for my admittedly eclectic tastes. You guys seen Matt around? Yeah, he was just helping that Pablo kid get some equipment out of his van. Whoa, Vacant Veal is playing a set? What? It's a witch house. Damien's ears perk. What is that? I don't know. Well, it sounds delightful. Amanda says it isn't. Shame. Alright, I'm gonna go find Matt and see if he needs any help. I head to the back room with a coffee spoon where I find Matt going over some last-minute show details with Pablo. My dude! Pablo and I share a full-on sincere bro hug.
Glad you could make it, Ethan.
Wouldn't miss it for the world, man. You guys need any help?
I think we're all set, actually. Pablo, can you remind me what order people are going up in?
Just in case, you know, like, just in case. Well, you got the handsome, unforgettable Vacant Veal opening up the set with selections from his new album, Witch Diaries. And then the third waves, who are all extremely attractive and can beat me up, and I'd still be into it. Or playing a 3-person acoustic set. A 3-person acoustic set? We got a little bit of spoken word in there, a magic act, and then it looks like we're closing with Jonathan Jones and the Speakeasy Choir.
No, absolutely not.
I remember the ridiculous set that this band put on when they opened up for Pup. Sometimes when it's quiet, I can still hear the sound of an accordion being violently thrown against the wall over and over. They weren't that bad. Get away from a minute, Pablo. He's all I have left.
No, you don't understand. The last time they played open mic night, they lit their bassist on fire, and the fire marshal had to shut us down. They also refused to pay for their drinks.
And that's the worst. That's the true crime. Yikes.
They are not playing tonight.
Well, they're outside. All 17 of them. Are they a Korean pop group? Like 17, dang.
Tell them we're full.
Then who's filling in their spot? I'll do it. Or Matt, you should play. I don't know. Ethan will do it. I don't know, Matt. Matt. Come on, Matt. Matt. Come on, Matt. You should play. That didn't happen. That didn't happen. We need... Look, okay. We're just gonna go back an eensy-wincy bit because after that last bit with Joseph, I think that, you know, even if Ethan doesn't deserve happiness, you do. I'll do it. I'll play. What are you doing?
What? How would you even do?
How would you even do? What would you even do? Stop talking. Close your mouth. The Scamminess Manifesto is making a comeback solo show.
I thought you didn't know how to play anymore.
You don't know how to play anything anymore. Ska comes to you in the hour when you need it most, without fail. You cheat more than Kitty Worm. How dare you? How dare you? Stop being so desperate to please your hot friend, Ethan. Ethan's just desperate. Is there a keyboard around? Your unending thirst will be your ultimate downfall. Yes. Yes, it really will. Yeah, I have one right here. Then it's settled. Dude.
Are you sure?
No, I'm not. As sure as ska is generally played with staccato notes on the upbeat.
Well, as long as nothing gets set on fire, it can't possibly be worse than Jonathan Jones and the Speakeasy Choir.
Matt grabs me by the shoulders and stares into my eyes.
Thank you, Ethan. I owe you big time.
I settle back into my seat with Amanda and watch the show start. The house is packed now, with a few people even standing outside to watch. What have I gotten myself into? The usual. You know. Just the usual stuff. Amanda, I may have made a mistake. Which one? I told you those sandals were a bad choice. It's not that. I agreed to pull out my ska. No. Absolutely not. The music in the back. I had to help Matt. Dad, I love you and I support you, but we left ska behind for a reason. Look, it's either this or we're in the splash zone for a group of 20 musicians all crying at the same time for the sake of art. And I'm not being hyperbolic about the splash zone thing. They literally hand out ponchos. Somehow, this is the preferable option. I just have to play the thing. Play what thing? You don't know how to play any instruments. Just promise me you'll still love me after this. Oh, please. There are many reasons why Amanda will stop loving you. I promise. But I may have to change my last name, and I hope you'll understand. Of course. My new last name is going to be Fireblast. Amanda. Or maybe Cold Steel. Matt takes the stage to a roar of applause from the crowd. He grabs the mic and addresses us all.
Thank you everyone for coming out tonight.
Matt's so nervous. And I'm so nervous. I can't stop staring at his mouth, and that makes me even more nervous. Ethan is really thirsty. I love how each of these, like, we've managed to do them in order where they're all themed. Like, the first two were kind of like, okay. The next ones were just, like, full on, just everybody necking and stuff, and these ones are just thirsty Ethan. Ethan's real thirsty. Wendy, changing last name to the epitome of independence. Yes, just no last name, just Amanda.
We have a jam-packed roster of amazing local talent.
Why can't I talk tonight?
Talent who you might already know, or maybe you've seen before, but would like to see again. And I'm rambling now. Sorry.
Oh, Matt.
So, let me just bring on a dear friend of mine who's making his live show debut. Please welcome to the stage, Vacant Veal.
The crowd cheers again, and Pablo bounds up onto the stage beaming. He sets up his two laptops and keyboard and launches into his set. Witch House? Thank you, everyone. This one is called Witch House Never Dies, and you're next. Pablo hits the crowd with a heavy, inaccessible synth bass layered under drum samples and clips from science fiction shows played in reverse. This sounds like something I would love. I need Vacant Veal's album in my life. It's maybe not the right show for this, but everyone seems to be enjoying whatever this is. At the end of the song, Pablo jumps on the mic. Thank you to all the veal wearers who came out tonight. He needs to get a better name for his fans, though. Pablo, you can do better than that. A portion of the crowd cheers. He has a fan base already? He has a name for the fan base? This is his first live show. You can buy t-shirts out of the trunk of my car after the show. Also, I'd like to thank my mom for coming out to watch me play. You rock, Mom. Love you, honey. God, I'd be Pablo's mom. Just there. Woo, Witch House. Pablo plays a few more songs that are actually super fun to listen to. Wow, definitely did not see that coming, especially after Amanda's strongly worded thoughts about the genre. Well, we all know that Amanda's not always right about everything. Okay, keep it in. Just get the salt back inside. Keep it in there, in your heart. Ugh. Once he's done, he vacates the stage and Matt jumps back up again. His fan base is his mom.
Big round of applause for our very own Pablo, who coincidentally works here. Yay, Pablo. And hey, next up are a group of young ladies who have been tearing up the East Coast with riot punk for 3 years now. Years. 3 years. Sorry, the writing on my hand smudged because I'm sweating. I shouldn't have told you all I'm sweating. I'm sorry,
Wow, he seems just as visibly nervous as I feel right now.
Put your hands together for the third waves.
Buzzcut Molly from Final Fantasy VII takes the stage, followed by 2 girls with colorful hair and fishnet stockings. All of them are wearing combat boots, and all of them look mad about something. They're mad about that intro. That's what they're mad about. Their set is so energetic that it almost seems like a pit is going to open up in the coffee shop. I look over to Amanda, who's clearly enjoying the hell out of anarchic female floating fronted punk rock. That's a tongue twister. Anarchic female fronted punk rock. There we go. Dad, can I get a lip ring? Sure, if you pay for it yourself. Come on, it's no fun if it's not an act of youthful rebellion. After the third waves close out their set, a variety of acts play to the delight and sometimes horror of the crowd. The magician tries to turn a cup of coffee into a cup of coins, but ends up just spilling hot coffee all over himself and dropping the coins. As each act leaves the stage, I get more and more nervous. There are so many people here. I don't know anything about how to play the piano. Wow. Breathe. Speak. Enunciate. I don't know anything about how to play the piano other than it has keys, and you have to touch the keys to make sounds. Also, I almost spilled the flat white stripes to my hand because it's trembling so much. No joke, Dad. I'm rooting for you. You're gonna knock him dead. Thanks, Manda Panda. Ethan, if you can just scream at the top of your lungs at a wrestling match in the hallway, you'll be fine. An improv comedy group takes the stage. They take suggestions from the crowd and end up doing a scene that was supposed to be about coffee, but instead turns into 5 minutes of dick jokes. Classic. I have a hard time laughing. My stomach is tying itself into knots. Not just regular knots either, like the kind of knots you get when you throw your phone charger, headphones, and laptop charger into the same bag. Out of nowhere, Matt sits down next to me.
Hey, are you doing okay?
No, we're not. Guys, stop. Stop it. I'm totally fine. Everything is great or nothing is wrong. Ooh, which lie should we go with? Everything's great. Oh, I accidentally picked nothing is wrong. I want to reassure him that I'm okay, but I just can't get the words out. I'm here.
All right, just making sure. I know you're gonna do great, Ethan.
I don't. Do you guys believe in Ethan? Do you believe in Ethan? Wendy has the audacity to date multiple dads at the same time. He'll be fine. Matt squeezes my shoulder and jogs back up to the stage.
Everybody, we're down to the last act of the night. Now this person, who is my friend, is making their return to the stage after a long hiatus. Please welcome, formerly of the Communist Manifesto, Ethan Sommerfeld.
Everyone cheers as I take the stage. Damien and Hugo are staring at me in shock. As they should be. Hey everyone. Good to be here. Thanks for having me on. Great crowd. My name is Ethan, but you can call me by my stage name. Ooh, stage name. I know, Joey, just scream. Just pick up the guitar. Ah! We've already established he's just Jake Peralta. Frankie Two-Tone, 5 Iron Freddy, or Thomas Kalnaki. Oh, I don't even know. What? Merpug, I wish that was an option. You're here, Whale Killer. You're here with Frankie? The crowd claps politely. I sit down at the piano. Hey, Matt liked that. That's a lot of keys. There's so many keys. Do pianos usually have this many keys? God, these lights are really bright. Someone coughs. It's all of you. I guess there's some good stage banter, and now I have to play a song. This song is called Beam Me Up, Scotty. Yay. Oh yeah, that's right. It's probably save. Deep breath. How hard can it be? No, come on. Oh, do I have... Oh, I have to use my hands? I'm testing the controls. Do. You can already tell it's gonna be great. No matter how disastrous this is, I just have to make it through the whole song, and I'll have saved the day. Here goes nothing. All right, come on.
Tickle that ivory.
I'm ready, come on. Do. I am singing cause it told me to pick it up. Ooh, no. Singing that easy ska tune. Unity, watch us fill up the room. Rude boys coming for you. Take warning. I can't play the piano. If you don't skank tonight, it'll be alarming. Do. Everybody ska. Beam me up, Scotty. Beam me up, Scotty. Ooh, awesome. I'm doing awesome. Beam me up to the Ska Trek Enterprise. Do. Piano solo. Do. Beam me up, Scotty. Star Trek inspired ska song. Yeah. Do. Bravo. Oh, just Orson Welles doing the full-on Orson Welles clap, Citizen Kane style. Doing your best deserves an S. No. I know, right? You guys, you're waiting for my first album. I look at the crowd. I see a bunch of people shifting in their seats. Oh no, I'm losing them. As for Shooketh, Ska's dead. I killed it. Everybody Ska. It did just cycle through S. You could only get S. So,
Everybody ska.
Like a checkerboard tie-wearing angel descending from two-tone heaven, Matt walks on stage playing the guitar. We lock eyes and he gives me a reassuring smile as he effortlessly plays the chords to the song. I look out and see the crowd go wild to Matt's appearance on stage. Everyone's bouncing around now. As for Salty, I know a pity S. As for Scott, it fills me with renewed energy as we jump into the chorus. Beam me up, Scotty. Beam me up, Scotty. Beam me up, Scotty, to the Ska Trek Enterprise. Matt jumps into an improvised solo that was way better than the one Darren Springstead wrote in high school. We make it to the end of the song in one piece, and the crowd goes wild. I'm moist with sweat, head to toe. Ladies and gentlemen, Matt Sella. The crowd practically screams. They all start chanting Matt's name. They just want me to get off. Boo, Ethan. They want to hear you play, man. Matt smiles.
I think I'm ready.
Well, who could not be ready after that? Literally anybody could go on after me or Ethan, and it'd be amazing. I excuse myself from the stage and take my seat next to Amanda as Matt cozies up to the microphone. I take back what I said about Ska. That was pretty cool. No, it was. I high-five Amanda and we look towards the stage.
Hey everybody.
More cheers.
I haven't played in front of people in a long time, but it's cool to be back. This one goes out to a good friend
Who just humiliated themselves. Matt locks eyes with me. We both smile.
who helped me to be able to do this again. Thank you. This is an old one from Stillness the Dancing.
The entire crowd excitedly jumps to their feet. Matt closes his eyes and starts playing an upbeat, intricate melody. The crowd sways to the music. Matt looks entirely at peace with a small smile on his face as he sings. After he finishes his song, the crowd insists on an encore. He ends up playing a few more tunes to an adoring audience before thanking everyone for coming out. The moment he steps off stage, he gets mobbed by people. Everyone seems to be amazed that he's playing again. Damien and Hugo thread their way through the crowd to talk to me. To mock me mercilessly? That was amazing. It was certainly a sight. Do they make industrial dark wave ska? I'm not too sure if that genre exists, but it's never too late to start a band, apparently. I glance back over at Matt, who's hugging a bunch of people. They really seem excited to see him play. Well, yeah, he hasn't played since he lost Rosa. What? I didn't realize. It suddenly all makes sense why Matt was so reluctant to play. It must have taken so much for him to jump on stage with me just now. The crowd slowly filters out into the streets as the show ends. I decide to stick around a little longer to see if I can talk to Matt. Hey, I'm taking Carmencia to get ice cream. Is it okay if she sleeps over? We're gonna paint our nails and start a punk band. Sounds like a plan. Yeah, go have fun. Just please don't wake up the neighbors with any biting truths about the government or whatever. Why? The neighbors are just all the dads. They don't care. Don't worry, we'll wake them up figuratively instead. Amanda and Carmencita bump fists and head out. I spot Matt finishing up conversations with a couple of stragglers on their way out of the coffee shop. Hey, Matt.
Hey, dude.
Need help closing up?
I'd love that.
See, just marry me right now. You offered to stay and help close up after shift? Matt and I stack up chairs and sweep the floor in silence. We carry the stage equipment back to Matt's van, where we see Pablo selling merch to a crowd of people out of his trunk. Get it, Pablo? Shirts of the finest quality. Every step of production from thread to stitch, overseen by yours truly. Graphic designs fit for a king. That kid's gonna go far. I sure hope so. I love Pablo. We head back into the coffee spoon and Matt puts the finishing touches on closing. When we're all done, Matt and I lean up against the counter. Thanks for saving me from myself up there. Nobody saved anything. We didn't save anything. It was awful. Now you will all have that in your minds.
All in all, it ended up being pretty cute.
Cute. It's not the word.
Plus, you protected us from Jonathan Jones and the Speakeasy Choir. Someone told me that they tried to do a street performance down the road, and they all got arrested for trying to form a human pyramid in traffic.
Did it feel good to be on stage again?
Yeah, it really did.
I heard that you stopped playing after your wife died. I didn't realize it had been that long.
Yeah.
Matt looks like he wants to say something, but is having a hard time getting it out. He takes a deep breath.
I'm not really a people person, obviously. Crowds make me nervous as all hell, which is not exactly the best for performing live music. But when I was with Rosa, she lit up the room. I could follow her lead. After she passed, I was lost. Even touching a guitar hurt too much.
I know, Bria, only if cute is humiliating.
I tried playing for people over and over, but the music would never come out, so I just gave up. I guess what I'm trying to say is, life wasn't this scary when I had someone in my corner, someone I felt safe with. I, hadn't felt like that for a long time. Until tonight.
That's right, Ethan's in your corner. You got Ethan. What changed?
Shoo! You.
Blood rushes to my face.
When I saw you looking so scared on stage, you remind me of myself, and I don't want anyone else to have to feel that bad. But when I got up there and started playing, for the first time in forever, I felt comfortable. I was having fun. I'd spent all this time being so afraid of performing that I forgot how much I loved it. Your strength gave me strength. Whether you were trying to or not, you got me out of my comfort zone. So thank you. Thank you for helping me realize that I can do this.
I'm glad I could help. You coming on stage, I didn't think you would stick your neck out for me like that, especially considering all of this. That really means a lot to me.
Well, you mean a lot to me.
Merpug harsh. Matt and I lock eyes. He leans in and kisses me, quick and soft. He pulls away and covers his mouth.
Oh God, I'm sorry. Sorry. I can't believe I just did that.
Neither can I, but I'm glad you did. Don't worry, we all know that, Ethan's fine with it. You can literally pick him up and throw him on a bed and he is fine. Our lips touch again. I brush his hair out of the way and rest my hand on the small of his back. Matt pulls me closer. Everything about him is sweet and soft. His lips taste like vanilla. He smells like coffee cake. I can feel him smile through the kiss, which makes me smile. He laughs into my mouth and I can't help but laugh too, our teeth knocking against each other.
Ow.
The moment I open my eyes, I realize we're still leaning against the espresso machine.
Maybe the coffee shop isn't the right place for this.
Yeah, maybe it's not. Maybe you're right.
Well, let's go back to my place.
Do 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 do. Come on, S for Scott. Yeah! S. Oh, we got 2 achievements. I think it's because we did everything. The dreamiest dad. We're the dreamiest dad. Take that, Mr. Shipper. I have everything set up for Amanda. It's the end. We've come to the end. Let's see what different stuff we get. S for Scotty. Beam me up to the Communist Enterprise. Of course, now that I'm not trying to do anything, I can actually have a beat or a rhythm or, like, you know, sing on tone. Everyone's here. Ethan, my dude. Pablo, how's the shirt business going? My bud, I got men's shirts, I got women's shirts. I got all the shirts in the back of my truck designed by my mom. Yeah. Brian, hi. Don't die to Brian. Hey, Craig. Does that mean if we don't date Craig, he never gets that work-life balance? Because that makes me sad. Joseph, no. I know you. I see you. I know your game. Pretending to get lost on the ocean. I see you. Alright. Robert. That's right. I stare at Lucian. He knows I know, but I'm a man of my word. The story of his oregano betrayal will go unsung. Really? We should really tell Damien about this. We really should. I spot Amanda and Carmencita in a corner of the party. I wonder what they're up to. As I walk up, I can tell that they're already deep in conversation. Listen, it's like prison rules. First day of high school, you gotta establish yourself at the top of the pecking order. Really? No, just find a group of people that you like and then hang out with them. Be yourself. Don't worry about being cool. You'll find friends. Yeah, but, I mean, Amanda, okay. We know there's no continuity between what happened with her friends and stuff in the end of this game. And try not to kiss anyone who also has braces. You get stuck, kiddo. Hey, guys. Hey, Amanda's dad. Carmencita here is getting ready for high school. Got any advice? When you join a band, pick the easiest instrument to carry. I'm still walking a little sideways from my sousaphone days. Flute it is. All right, I'll leave you guys to it. Carmencita, me and Amanda still on for dinner with you and your pops tomorrow? Yes, we've already planned a carrot cake for you guys. Sweet. I better keep making rounds. I leave the two to keep conspiring. All right, as the party starts to wind down, I hang out with Amanda. Get the finest of endings. The most beautiful of endings. The best of endings. Hey, Matt. I take a seat next to Matt as the last guests make their way out of the party.
Seems like Amanda really enjoyed this. Thanks for putting together such a nice surprise.
Carmencita's middle school graduation is coming up in a year or two. I'm sure for the right fee, I could put something together.
Only if I get to DJ.
Matt looks down at his hands. It seems like he does that whenever he's trying to figure out the right words to say.
Hey. Just wanted to say that... Oh gosh, this is gonna come out dumb no matter how I say it, so here goes. I haven't felt this happy in a long time.
Whoa.
You brought out the best in me, and it wasn't just because of the ska.
It definitely was not because of the ska. At all.
Although that was really cute. Every moment that we've gotten spent together since we've met has been an adventure, and I just hope that we get to keep doing that.
We make a pretty good team, you know? I mean, I'll let you handle the music playing. And the music singing. And actually pretty much everything related to music. But I can organize a party pretty well. I am also good at kissing, so that's a big plus.
That's true. You are very nice to kiss.
7 out of 7 dads agree. I slide my arm around Matt and run my fingers through his hair, giving him a small kiss on the cheek. He giggles.
See? That was a good one. And hey, I've actually been working on some new stuff. It feels really great to be writing again.
Oh man, Matt, that's amazing. I'd love to listen to it sometime. If you were comfortable sharing it with me.
Maybe I could show you some new tunes. I'm working on the studio later.
You know, I'm gonna insist that we add a horn section. Matt rests his head on my shoulder and sighs happily.
You know what? I'd actually like that.
We did it. We dated all the dads. Oh, success. It's been so beautiful. It's been such a beautiful journey. It took months, but it was worth it. So much fun. This game was enjoyable. Not perfect, but enjoyable. I actually did play it so I could do a shippable review on it, like ships and stuff that come from it and like how it is in general and stuff. So that's gonna be fun. I'll probably do a separate section on how I felt about it because they're two different things. And then, you know, just a couple of, you know, just really cool. It was really cool to share this with you guys. Like, this is the process for games of like getting it done, like playing the game. So it was fun to play it with people. All right, let's see. I know, right? Good thing we ended with Matt. How depressing would that have been? Haha, hope you enjoyed our night. I'm going back to my wife. Let's see our map picture. Nice. Definitely superior to our Joseph picture. Oh, man. Oh, and of course, if any of you weren't here, I did download the playable version of the cult ending, so we will come back and do that. And also, I did promise that Mr. Shipper would make a dad because he claims that he can make a better dad than Ethan. And that's just lies and slander. And so it's going to be fun. I have to thank all of you for hanging out and this journey, and it's been a lot of fun. We will definitely play something else. I will figure out what. Like, I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. But for now, we're gonna leave it there, and you enjoy the rest of your night, day, whatever. Don't worry, there'll be more. I'll see you again for the cult. I'll see you back at the cult, all right? Wow, that sounds great for anybody who just came in at this. I'll see you at the cult. All right, see all of you. Enjoy your time. We'll be back. More vids, more streams, all of the things. All right, see you soon. Bye-bye. I'm not even in the frame. I'm like, bye, waving off frame.